watch it too. Oh, hang on anyway. All right, hey guys, podcast number 5. I am CT on the Eagles.
I'm throw better. I'm the Ravens. I'm the Crows.
Dirty Crows.
I'm the Birds.
You're gonna say one of your other alias. Ooh, he almost had a guy
Alias.
wide open.
I'm the Shactus.
Mershak.
Mershak.
Remember Mershit?
Known as Jelly Bean.
Alright, anyway. So this will be the regular scheduled program, I guess you can call it. Not really regular scheduled, but it's probably going to be pretty quick on this podcast. We're going to have this live commentary / over the stuff I've planned. So right now we're watching the Patriots Bills. They're playing right now, and then he just got sacked. Predicting the future still. But
I don't think he got sacked. Damn, that guy came in unblocked. Yeah, this is the Commissioners Going Wild podcast,
yeah,
uncensored. Just for you
uncensored
guys, that's
edition.
the new title.
Yeah, so
Yeah, that's the.
if you're under 12,
If you're under if you're under 36, you have to get out of here.
Yep.
If you can't rent a car,
That's 25.
You have to
I
get
think
out of
you
here.
can't rent a car.
yeah, I know. If you can't get life insurance, you gotta get out. If you can't sign up for AARP,
What are we raising the limit to
get out of here.
65? Honestly, he's gonna get a holding call. I honestly really want to know if we have someone like that. I mean, good for them if they're in this league and they're that old.
well, I know the Bucks guy before was like 37 or something.
Jeez.
I don't know. I would ask people's age, but that's probably a creepy thing to ask.
That's too it's personal.
I could do like an age range poll
You could
just to see,
so
like, you know,
it's less creepy,
but it's still kind of weird.
I would really want to know what the average age though. Look at everyone just plummeted out of the podcast, out of the stream. We're running. We had 9, and then we're running down to 3.
That's what I like to see.
This is what I like to see. Look at this
I
play.
think-
Look at this play he's coming out with.
I think we need a female in this league. I think that's.
Ooh, Moby got sacked. Moby, what are you doing?
Damn, we got a safety.
It's a 2-point
All right, we need to
game.
go back to our regular. We need to go back to our regularly scheduled program.
Yeah, we do need it. What the? How do I call in?
We're like CBS, and I remember I was watching Biggest Loser one time, and it was like the finale, and all of a sudden it went special news report, and it was when they took out Osama bin Laden. I'm like, what the fuck? I just want to watch Biggest Loser. I was like forever ago now.
We're gonna get our
And who's
first,
typing?
get our first call in.
The first call-in. Who approved that?
I'm approved it because right now we haven't got anything done.
We need someone to take the calls to weed out anybody that like.
You know what? That would be
Let's
Derek's
find a prank
job,
call.
but Derek really hasn't communicated back to me. So I don't know if he's dead in a river somewhere or
He
what.
might be.
So
He might be dead in the river. Maybe he got lost.
I couldn't tell you if if he's really.
Maybe he got abducted by aliens.
What? Are you asking questions or are you gonna get into the podcast? What is this?
Maybe
Q&A?
maybe Will Smith is gonna come out of nowhere and hit him with the little flash thingy, and erase his memory.
Yeah. Oh yeah, from Men in Black. Yeah,
I think the new feature of the podcast should be to blast copyrighted music at all times, so that way we can never become monetized as a podcast.
or cuss the whole time and just make sure we're G-rated.
We should be playing while we do it, and we should do what the one guy Weekend had one time. I have an eye tracker. He got. I don't know whatever happened to that. That's so creepy. Yeah, I don't want people to be seeing where my eyes are going on the screen.
Other than that, all right. Well, we got a question. Other than, I guess, should we answer his question?
Oh, we got a question.
Yeah, should we answer his question?
Let's answer it.
All right.
Yeah, let's take calls.
All right, it's a question now, so it's directed to me.
Is it anonymous or is it?
It's anonymous. It's anonymous. It's probably some offensive coordinator somewhere. So what's
anonymous?
What's your take on the rising star of Samaji P. Ryan?
What is my take on him? Well, I think probably he'll do a little bit better now that running is better, but seems like a lot of people don't really know how to stop the run, but I mean, I don't know what his offensive line looks like. That's kind of important to running the ball.
It's huge. I think he's got decent.
I don't know. You're in a tough division, man. It is
a tough division. I'm gonna piggyback off what you said. It's
hard to ground and pound.
I mean, hopefully running's easier, but we'll have to see. I think
he's gonna get hurt.
Yeah, you're gonna raise the injury to 190.
You want
every player. You want everyone to get injured. Yep.
I want like 10 injuries. Yes, I want like. Yeah. But I want us to be having to sign like some goofy ass freeds and.
I want Samaji P. Ryan to tear his fibula.
Like if we vote, I kind of want us to vote to go to simulation mode after this year, because then we can put the injuries at like 10, and then we'll still have like 8 million people. It'll be great. Obviously like it sucks losing your best player, but when you know that everybody else is having injuries too, I think it kind of makes it more interesting because you're using these guys that you didn't really expect to ever use, so you might find some hidden gems.
I mean, I understand, and I think injuries are part of the game. I don't know how anybody else wants to get into simulation. I never played it other than a couple games.
Not that I'd want to do like simulation, then put it to like 100, and then having like an injury every play. Like I don't want that.
I'm gonna run punts every time, and then wait till my opponent's players get injured, and then go all out.
That's all they're gonna do. They're gonna have their punter in at quarterback. If we do that, I'm making sure I have 3 quarterbacks just in case.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! The big play.
Damn. He just moved his guy out of the way.
I don't know if it's...
Alright, we need to go back to the itinerary. What's next on the list?
Alright, we'll start from the top. Well, we got no more questions, so we're gonna go back from the list. Alright, so we're gonna talk about recaps of games that happened previously. Oh, hang on. Your boy wants.
Well, we got another call in.
Hey, I think he's actually gonna call in this time instead of ask questions.
He's gonna call in.
I think he's gonna call in this time. We'll see.
He's gonna call in to Commissioners Gone Wild Uncensored podcast.
Commissioners Gone Wild. What am I supposed? Oh, what a cat! How is that a touchdown? What the hell? Hayden Hurst.
That's a touchdown. Hayden Hurst.
Clip it and send it to Moby. Make it a GIF. So every time he talks in Slack chat.
A GIF? You mean a GIF?
Same thing.
A GIF?
What the fuck is his name?
What about a GIF? I'm gonna call it a GIF.
I have to send you a friend request. Well, there's Tyler Lockett. You know the. Guy you're competing with. All right, there you go. Now I can write you. Your offensive coordinator likes to talk to the chat. All right, we can talk to your offensive coordinator.
I actually want to hear from your defensive coordinator.
Yeah.
If I may be frank.
Where the fuck is he?
You know, all I keep hearing about is your offensive coordinator, but I think your defensive coordinator needs to have some more credit. You know what I need is I want to hear about your special teams coordinator. Bring him on here. You know,
bring the traitor.
They never get any credit.
Bring the traitor.
Bring the deflator on. You know, that's so funny. Like fucking Mooby will probably contest me, but I just think that whole thing is so funny. Like on the text messages, they call that one guy the deflator, and Tom Brady says it's because he lost a lot of weight. It's called the deflator.
Do you have Cowboys guy as a friend? It's not letting me add him to the party.
Yes, I do.
Add him to the party. So I guess I just added him. Damn, incomplete.
There's a flag.
Oh, halftime. It's not updating for some reason.
I think the Browns want you to come on and talk because he's talking about how he needs to.
Let's talk about Ronald Jones. Then we can talk about both running backs. Well, then we got to get the Chargers guys.
Gentlemen,
talk about Todd Gurley. All three of the rushers.
This is Julius Boozler, offense coordinator of the Dallas Cowboys. How you guys doing?
No, we asked to talk to the special teams.
Yeah, where's the special teams coordinator?
What do you know what happened?
I'm sorry,
there?
my dog's not in today.
Your dog.
Your dog.
All right, tell.
I
Fluff.
just wanted to give you guys
wonder.
an update
Tell
and
Fluffy
say
next time.
that Samaj Piron's fibula. I got off the phone with the medical staff, and he said that Samaj Piron's fibula is fully intact and is going to be healthy for the rest of the season.
Well, that's good news. Until
You sure about that?
Shit, what a move! Until we.
Yeah, we injected steroids into his fibula.
Oh, you did
It's
now?
true.
Okay, yeah, sure.
All right, so we're gonna have to do some
tell the
PED tests
commissioner,
on the
bro.
Cowboys.
All right, looks like I'm gonna have to banish him to a kicker, and you're not gonna be able
Listen,
to.
all I'm saying is that we have the best running offense in the league.
Oh
That's
shit!
that.
You sure about that?
I don't
I
know.
don't know if you're better than the Chargers guy.
Chargers
Well,
or the
we will see
Browns.
this
I
week.
don't know.
We will see this week
Oh,
about the
well,
Chargers.
I was just wondering if there's a possibility that I could rage quit the next game and then get a new team. Is there any possibility I could do that?
That is not a possibility.
Alright, if that's the case, I'm going to have to put my defensive coordinator on the phone.
Yeah,
Okay.
put
I told you I
Larry.
want to put the deflator
Hello, this is
on.
Mark Reynolds, defensive coordinator of the Dallas Cowboys. How we doing tonight?
What's up, Mark? Thanks for
terrible.
calling in the podcast.
Hey, I appreciate you guys having me. You know, it's an honor to be here. I watch every week, and I'm just glad to finally get on here and spread my opinion with you guys.
So, in your
Hey,
opinion,
well, tell me about your defense.
yeah, how's your defense?
I mean,
going?
our defense, you know, some people might look at our defense and they're like, it's nothing, you know, but what our defense has been able to accomplish this year with what we have, I think it has been a great season for us so far, and I think we're definitely gonna finish this season strong, no doubts there.
Now
You
tell
think
me,
so? You're
what
gonna,
do you
you're gonna
have?
make it into the playoffs?
What do you have on defense?
Oh, we're definitely gonna make the playoffs, no question about that.
how are you gonna make the playoffs all the way down there?
You're gonna have to win both games and then hope either CT or the Giants lose both their games.
Don't worry, we're gonna kill every player on the Giants roster, so don't have to
No, that's it.
Oh, okay. I'll make sure I put it on sim and 100 injury.
Hey,
Perfect, thank you. Thank you very much.
Hey,
I
you know what?
appreciate
No, I think if you guys do win, if you beat the Giants for Week 17 and I beat Loco, I win the division. So you know I'll be
right.
pulling for you. So you just go bound and gate
So
right
yeah,
on.
you just got perfect. I really appreciate you looking out for me like that.
Hey, you know what? Sometimes we gotta be enemy of my friend. Or what is it? Enemy of my enemy is my friend. That's it.
Exactly. Now, a question I have for you guys, and it involves the integrity of the linebacker position in regards to the San Francisco 49ers moving Landon Collins from strong safety to linebacker. I mean, you know our thoughts on this as an organization. I want to hear where you guys come from on this.
You
I think it's fine. I have a safety at linebacker.
I don't have a safety at linebacker.
I mean, here's like, I just think, you know, there's no need for it. a pool of talented linebackers in this league. It's not hard to acquire one or train one, but he insists on switching his strong safety to a linebacker. Like, you know.
I mean, I think if anybody can make the transition, Landon Collins could do it.
But how fair
He's
is it
a
for Luke
Punisher.
Kuechly?
I mean,
How fair is it for Luke
that's a
Kuechly
fair
not getting
point.
middle linebacker of the year?
Yeah,
Luke Kuechly deserves linebacker of the year.
You think so?
No
Even
doubt
with,
about
even
that.
with Landon Collins, 12 picks or whatever it's got?
Look, Landon Collins is getting 12 picks because he knows how to pick the ball because he was a safety.
Yeah, but he shouldn't be as good at stopping the run, should he, if he's a safety, as Luke Kuechly.
And also, like, a lot of our games were sim, so...
What about your game 2 weeks ago when you played the Philadelphia Eagles? You want to describe about that?
All right, that game against the Philadelphia Eagles, that was a shit show. I'm not going to lie to you there. I literally joined my team, my defensive players in the shower after the game, and beat the shit out of each and every one of them with a switch.
Did you?
Oh, shit.
I did. I pulled an Adrian Peterson.
That's how they do it in Dallas.
Wait, you about to?
That is.
Are you about to play your game?
We are about to play our game. That is very true. Anyway, but thank you guys for having me on the show. I really appreciate it.
Put the offensive coordinator
right now,
on.
I can't wait. Put the offensive coordinator on.
Yeah. I want to talk to him. I want to see what he thought
You
about
got it.
yeah.
You got it. All right. And I'll see you guys next week after we beat the Buccaneers tonight. Have a good night.
All right.
All right.
See you, Larry.
Good afternoon. This is Julius Boozler of the Dallas Cowboys.
Hey, Julius. So yeah, we just talked to your defensive coordinator. He was telling about how his thoughts about Landon Collins at middle linebacker. So what if you went against the Niners? How would you attack a Landon Collins at middle linebacker?
I'd probably go up and give him a nice smooch, and then I'd break his fibula in half.
Break his fibula?
Oh no!
Damn.
My head coach of the
What are you,
Dallas
Greg
Cowboys,
Williams?
Jedediah Smith, would like to speak to you.
Yeah. Let's talk to Jedediah now.
Oh, the head coach himself?
Yeah. I want to talk to the head coach.
Oh, this is like...
This is Jedediah Smith, head coach of the Dallas Cowboys. I'd just like to call out the Patriots, and if they want to meet me at high noon at the saloon, I'm there.
What's saloon now?
There's my location. I'm there. Luke Kuechly's with me. Like,
Luke Kuechly's with you? You pulled Luke Kuechly from the
The
locker
saloon.
room to go to
What
the
about
saloon.
Samaje Perine?
Yeah. What about
Oh,
Samaje?
Perine he's game prepping right now.
I got
He's
you.
serious about that.
Game prepping? Who's your quarterback?
Listen.
I don't even know who your quarterback is.
Blake Bortles and Mark Sanchez.
Oh yeah, you put
I
Mark.
think you gotta give
You
Mark
put
a
Mark
shot.
Sanchez. No, he put him at the end of our game.
We try to get him some reps. We think he's a man for the future, but we gotta see how that goes.
Well, I would
What do you think
suggest
about
to
his
run into
tendency
your
to
own
fumble
offensive
the ball?
lineman.
Yeah.
Listen, as far as the season, we had a poor start. We lost to the Seahawks.
Damn,
That's just
how'd you lose to them?
You lost to the Seahawks?
at that point we were trying to just get Perine better, and we didn't have a passing game plan. But we just installed that. We got the coordinators in, and we just started winning games.
So you're telling me in the early part of the season you didn't have any coordinators? You were just running head coach only.
Yeah, our staff was pretty low, but
Was
we're excited about the future.
Was it Jerry not giving you enough funds?
Nah, it's
I think you need to do a hostile takeover of the Dallas Cowboys,
Yeah.
if you ask me.
Yeah, Jedediah
I
Smith.
think Jerry needs to go.
Yeah, Jedediah Smith needs to take over.
I think you got to take over the Dallas Cowboys and move them to Ireland.
well, I tried to do that, but they won't let me because this is a coach-only league.
you gotta figure out how to take over as the owner.
Usually I go for the Dublin Shamrocks, but
do you?
yeah,
I personally
or
like
the,
going to Mexico City.
I like the Redwoods too from Sacramento.
Anywhere but
But,
Dallas.
Listen, I don't want to reveal too much about our team, but our scout board right now, we're excited to say we've got some good players, and we were asked to give up a first-round pick for Mike Hamilton. Mike Hamilton.
Mike?
He doesn't even have. He doesn't even
I don't
have. Oh, Hilton.
think-
Hilton.
I don't-
Whatever. I don't know.
fucking name.
He's not even important enough. Hilton. He doesn't even have 82 jumping. So how do we expect him to make interceptions?
You're just gonna have to keep him grounded. Maybe put him in the box.
I told you that he is a slot corner specifically. He's not gonna. You're not
did you
throwing him
trade
out there in a
him?
cover 4 deep blue. No, I
No,
did
we
not.
don't
I didn't
trade
him.
Ravens because he's a scum in the market.
That's great.
Damn.
All he does
takes-
is just
he
rips
takes
everyone off.
players. He takes players and he ships them off the next week. And
Yep.
I just think that's inhumane.
Yep.
If I were to take Piron, give him to the Ravens just so he could get traded again, his +1 confidence booster would go down
Probably
to
go
0.
down. Yeah, no, it'll go negative. It'll go
Yeah.
-2.
Hey,
Because
I don't
Probably
dish off
would.
everybody, okay? I've taken Tre'Davious White, and he's become a stud on my team, and he's not going anywhere.
you know, like Lamar Jackson, heard all this talk about how he's so great and this and that, and then you know what? One bad week and boom, he's gone.
Look, he crippled my offense, okay? You need to talk to my offensive coordinator about that, because
Alright.
he wanted to go with a scheme with Lamar Jackson, and it did not work out, so
Put
we had to
Rob
dish
on.
him off.
Put Rob on.
What you need is someone with leadership like Blake Bortles. This man has just led us through thick and thin. You know, we don't even pass the ball with him, but he's our guy. That being said, we're gonna have to go play the Bucks right now. I don't know why the Titans is back. We're just gonna have to trash him. He just invited me, so.
Are you playing
All
the
right,
Titans?
you're gonna beat him.
I thought you were playing the Buccaneers.
That-
Oh, the old
Well,
Titans.
it's the old Titans guy.
I got you.
Yeah.
That's all right. Just don't do a pitch play and motion your fullback or motion a tight end, because then your own tight end runs into the play and runs the ball, and then
Nah,
you're
I think I'm just gonna do the same gun formation you use and run the same 2 plays every time.
that works.
You should.
It's proven.
You should do that the whole game.
We game planned well for your first game, and then it's just downhill from there. You got me the second game.
I couldn't stop your pitch plays, so I had to figure out how to stop your pitch plays. And they ain't gonna work on me no more. So.
Yeah. Well, I hope a lot of people aren't listening because there's been some leaked information. Thank you for having us.
Information.
We'll see you in
No
the playoffs.
problem.
See,
Okay,
are you making
all
the
right, that's a
playoffs?
bold
That's a pretty
statement.
bold statement there.
That's a bold statement. Right?
No, because the Colts is playing. We need the Colts to beat someone, and their internet's
No,
bad. Like they just
yeah,
sinned
the
against
Colts-
us.
They might be back this week or next week. They
Yeah,
have nothing
so
to play
it's
for,
not
though.
looking
They're like
good.
They're like 2-12 or something.
What I can guarantee is we win out. We're gonna finish 11-5.
Hey, I hope you beat the
All right,
Giants. I
I'm
hope
holding
beat
you
the
to it.
Giants.
All right. Good luck in the postseason.
You
We'll see.
too.
Yes, you good luck in the postseason.
Next time I want to hear the he left. I want to hear the special teams coordinator. I want Fluffy on.
And this looks like it's gonna be the upset of the century.
It does. I might have to add this to the upset list. We're going to get to, but
The Bucks that he's streaming.
oh, is he?
His
Maybe
game.
we're gonna have a doubleheader.
Got a double feature.
Yeah, you know what? He just came on to talk shit about P. Ryan, and he said he's gonna beat the old Titans guy.
I need to see the conclusion of this game though.
I do want to see the conclusion of this game because
You know, like when you're on a station, sometimes they go to the other game, but no, we gotta see the conclusion of this game first. We're not broadcast television.
we're not broadcast television. We're not
We're a
Fox.
we're a totalitarian government.
This is CT stream, and if you don't like it, you can get out. This is podcast Going Wild. Make sure you fill out the questionnaire before you come.
Commissioners gone wild, uncensored. Must be able to sign up for AARP to watch.
Oh my god. Ooh. He's 2 for 12 for 50 yards.
Dude, he's running the same play over and over. He's literally running the same play over and over again. Look at this. He's running the same plays. He's in recent plays. If anybody's watching the stream, look, you can see. Take a picture of his recent plays. That's his playbook. He doesn't even. He can just go in a custom playbook and then delete all
What
the
the
other
heck
plays.
happened?
All he needs is those.
Okay, watch that play. What happened? Tell me what just happened.
Oh, his running back ran into the quarterback because he put him on a weird ass route.
I got you. He's not in recent plays anymore.
But you picked one of the same plays though.
You know what? If the Patriots win, that makes that last game between the Patriots and Jets really, really important. The Patriots lose, I mean.
Well, the Jets already beat the Patriots, right? So if the Jets beats them last week and they both win out anyways, I mean, if the Patriots wins this game and Jets wins out, which they already won this week.
No, I think they
play basically
they week 17.
Yeah, I know, but it doesn't matter about this game. If Jets win next week, they win the division, I'm pretty sure. Because I think the Jets beat them the first time they played.
Patriots win next week, then they win the division.
Yeah, well, yeah. But that's my point is that if Patriots win this week and then they lose next week, they'll have the same record as the Jets. But Jets will win the division. So it doesn't really, to be honest, it doesn't really matter if they win or lose this game.
Nice.
Because the Jets guy already
Walk
won.
it to him. Walk it to him. That's what I'm talking about.
All right, got to get back to the itinerary. We got off track again.
Yeah, we did get off track. Where's the itinerary? Where do we leave off? What's before?
I don't think we did anything.
All right, we'll just.
Just start from the beginning.
I'm gonna quickly run through the previous closed games, and if anything, I mean, I can go slow. I'm just gonna run through them real quick.
Go as fast as you possibly can.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. I'm sorry to disappoint you, but all right. So we got the Chiefs versus the Rams. The Rams won 7-3. This is all week 11 through week 15. So then we have Redskins
11
versus
through
the
week 15.
Cowboys. We just heard from Redskins won 10-3. Raiders versus the Ravens. That was the first game. It was 20-13.
Yeah, I love when I have no time to throw the ball.
Hey.
I love when I have no time to throw the ball.
We had the Bears and the Giants. Giants took that 23-17. Big Trey took the L.
I want to hear from Big Trey's newborn kid what he thinks about the
you know what? He probably
the Chicago Bears.
He came out of the womb a Super Bowl champion.
He did. He had a ring and everything.
Yep. Ooh, did he stop him? Did he stop him? He stopped him. All right. Chiefs versus the Raiders. The Chiefs beat the Raiders 13-10. The Vikings beat the Patriots 29-21. Helped the Vikings playoff hopes. We had the Redskins and the Eagles. The Eagles beat the Redskins 13-10. Important game for the Bears.
I think that was a fluke.
No, that was not a fluke. That was a well-deserved win.
Think so?
Giants beat the Titans 6-3. That was a high-scoring affair. And then an important game for you. You had the Raiders beat the Steelers 21-0. Helped you get back to the division.
That was a close game.
No, those are some of the key games.
Gotcha.
At the end, it was kind of key games. So, I already looked for...
What do you think about those games?
Well, my opinion on the Redskins-Cowboys game was... hopefully the Cowboys would have won, but, you know, it's all right. We got our revenge against the Redskins. We'll have to see it week 17. Well, what's your thoughts about the Raiders game, other than not being able to pass?
My game against the Raiders?
Yeah.
I couldn't do anything on offense.
Now, is that
That's my only thoughts.
Because you didn't have Lamar Jackson, probably.
Yeah, you're right. That's the reason.
Yeah,
It's because I didn't have Tom Brady.
No, he's Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Well, what about Big Trey getting dethroned? Not dethroned, but
Balenciaga Vuitton. We need to hear from Balenciaga and see what he thinks.
We need a Valenciago and a Jedediah Smith.
What I want to know is, did Big Trey name his kid Balenciaga Vuitton?
I don't think his woman would let him, but
Don't think so?
if she did, then, good for him.
I think Big Trey needs to give Joe Flacco a shot.
He might need to because Breeze is getting a little old.
Yeah, I mean, Flacco is the future, so I mean, we all see how he's playing to elite level in real life.
Oh yeah, he's an elite level. Tim Wise open. He didn't hear me. I try to get him.
He's playing at an elite level.
Any other game? Chiefs Raiders. That was pretty important. I don't know how far down the Chiefs are.
It's probably gonna be
Touchdown.
It's probably gonna be the Jets or the Patriots who make the wild card. Yeah, I mean, unless the Jets guy loses next week. I mean, I don't even know why I'm saying that because, well, I think if he wins next week, then if Patriots wins this week, he'll probably make the wild card. We'll see how it goes. But the only other, I mean, there's not really. I mean, the
What the heck was that? Go all the way! Go! Oh, go! Oh my God! Ruby! Ruby! What are you doing? What are you doing?
Damn.
Oh my! Wow.
What was that throw for?
Like, you could have high passed it to one of the guys in the back of the end zone. No,
He
it's
just ran it into the end zone.
Or that.
He was like two steps away from the end zone.
Wow.
Like I said, it doesn't really matter though about this game because if he wins next week, he'll win the division. I mean, if he regardless of if he wins or loses, if he loses next week, he's gonna lose the division. It's really just up to wild card. Like if he wins this, it'll give us. Yeah, if he loses this week and next week, he might miss the playoffs because the Chiefs guy, if he wins his last week, he'll be 10-6, and then I think he's only got 9 wins, so he'll be 9-7 if he loses out.
Yeah, Chiefs just won, so your Chiefs can go 10-6, and then Patriots will go. If Patriots lose out, it'll go 9-7.
It's a crucial game for the New England Patriots.
Yeah, and New England Patriots. I would probably go down if I was him, but it ain't looking good for New England now.
Then we need to get a post-game interview.
We do need a post-game interview. We'll see. We'll have to see how this one goes to the end, but we're gonna need a post-game interview.
Damn, Loco said, has Patriots beat anyone yet? Beat anyone good yet? His playoff hopes are vanishing. And the Bucks Cowboys stream is up too, apparently.
Is it? We have to finish this game all the way out to see if maybe we can complete the comeback.
See.
Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. So the Patriots coming out now, and they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Be interesting.
Confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again.
I really want to know why he threw it across his body like that.
That's why we need the post-game interview. And was he just conceding?
He's gonna have to go for a 2-point conversion at the end of this.
Definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
So
And this is his go-to play and go-to formation.
Go-to sacked.
Amy, tell me what happens.
I can see the future.
Them Calais.
Sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Yeah, I think he's going to throw it to Dez. Maybe throw it to Dez. Ooh, Dez drops it.
Hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. These are the spots this stage of the game.
I think that was a catch, just like in the playoffs that one year.
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him.
But here's for Patriot Wildcard hope to be riding this play right here.
Hey, you never know. You never know. You never know what could happen.
You never know.
Don't say it's over till it's over.
You gotta live to the end. You gotta do 4 verticals.
Even if they
throw it
miss
to
here.
B,
4 verticals.
and trust your best player.
And out across midfield down to the 45. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment.
Jimmy fucking caught it. Tyler Lockett. That's bullshit. If that's not like Madden shit kicking in, like momentum shit, that's
Maybe it should.
my name's not Orville Redenbacher. You like Orville Redenbacher popcorn?
Dude, we got
Or
sacked
you like
again.
more of like
Dude,
a
what are you
pop
doing,
secret
Mosey?
guy?
Maybe I will provide the VOD for this, so you could go back and watch. Go back and watch film,
Watch the film, watch the tape, see what he did wrong.
so you can improve for next week.
Man, his playbook is PA comebacks and deep attack. That's his whole playbook.
Timmy, you get out of bounds? Timmy didn't get out of bounds. I thought he had the first down.
And he's gotta fucking hurry up. He's only what? Damn, he called timeout there. Shit. I would just play fucking like prevent defense if I was the fucking Bills.
Didn't walk it to him.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Wentz can pull it down when he needs to, and the 6'5" quarterback picks up the first down. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the
You think we should
Go why shake?
You think we should let the Madden commentators take over for the end of this game, or you think we should?
And I think we need. Well, I mean, I can't really commentate considering I'm like 863 years behind.
12 seconds left. Hail Mary.
This guy needs to put a spy on, man.
Yeah.
Like at this point, you should be running like cover 4, drop show 2, put one of your linebackers on a spy, and then pray for the best.
Why? Oh! Welcome to him on the run. Damn, I was trying to be his OC there for a second. We should give.
Oh, you gotta mute your mic here, so I don't hear what happens.
Mute my mic. You should mute your mic.
Yeah.
I gotta get.
What the?
I gotta put my commentary. All right, I'll try to delay it. I'll do the best to delay it.
Delay it by like 10 seconds.
No, I'll pull up the stream and then watch it off the stream.
Pull up a stopwatch, and then wait 10 seconds and then call it.
Dude, I think the stream is lagging. Oh shit!
I think you should run the ball here. That would be sneaky. Then he ran the ball. Ooh.
What you calling, coach? Walk it to him. Walk it to him.
Now here comes the 2-point conversion.
There you go. What's your best play? Quick slants, 5 wide, your best play.
Last time he did this, he threw a pick 6.
Yeah, that's on pick
Alright, let's
6.
see.
X. They walk it to him. Tied up.
Damn, the play wasn't even done yet.
Oh shit. Watch out.
All right, here comes the kick return for a touchdown.
Oh, that would be hilarious. Oh, he did a squib. All right, 81. All right, 81. Oh.
It's a little teaching moment here.
All right, you're gonna have to do the overtime rules. I'll mute the stream, so you have to tell all the listeners what the new overtime rules are.
What new overtime rules? In the past, we had sudden death. Now, if the team receives the ball and scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal but don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we go to sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
Well said. I don't think I could say it better myself. That was purely your own words, and
yes, I did not get that from anybody else.
All right. I'm not gonna say anything, but what's the odds of Moby going down the field and scoring a touchdown?
0%.
0. All right. What's the odds of a turnover occurring?
63.85%. According to EA Sports Ratings.com.
Can he just run the ball?
According to
when do they run?
according to he's picking a play now.
All right, so you're in between the stream
and I just picked a play
and the live feed. Like he just
they're running to the line of scrimmage.
He snapped it. He's throwing it to Y.
Didn't snap it yet. Didn't snap it yet. Didn't snap it yet. Didn't snap it yet. Now snapped it.
So you gonna throw it to Y?
He was wide open.
He got caught in cover 2. Damn, is this gonna be another cover 2? Oh, look, it switched right to post route.
Literally, he just runs this play over and over again.
Oh, but he disguised it and made it cover 3, but then walked to him. First down. Damn, 8 rush. It's like you're Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, I tried to trade him Lamar Jackson, but he said no, can't do it. But clearly, he probably would have used him better.
Yeah.
This guy needs to put a spy. Jerry Genetic, man, you got to put a spy on.
Yeah, if you're watching the commentary podcast, dude, I thought he was gonna run it there. Ooh. I thought he should have ran it there.
Ooh, that should have been a pick, number 2.
Number 2. College. Why did... I don't know.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Cover 2. Get ready, he's gonna...
That pass was like a peanut and a stack of cashews.
Yeah, damn it, he could have ran it. But why? Is he... Oh, shit. See you next week, Berg. All right, post-game interview.
Team scored a touchdown. Nah, I want a post-game interview with him now.
Post-game
Scratch
interview.
that. Go to the next game. Go to the next game.
I need a post-game interview.
Gotta go to the next game. No, we gotta check in. We gotta check in with
All right,
the.
we'll check in, but I need to get a post-game
Damn, the Cowboys
interview.
are winning 10-0.
Nah.
Cowboys are winning 10-0. I'm not kidding you.
It's an important win for their playoff hopes as they hit the
All right,
10 win mark.
we're watching now.
10 and 5.
Going to the other game.
Why is he dual streaming?
He
With
is
the old Jags
dual
guy.
streaming. Damn, this is stellar quality.
This potato quality.
This is mixed.
CT, this is what it looks like when you stream.
That's some mixed.
Down almost all the way to the 30. That one will go down as 33 yards on the 3rd down
I think Mixer's a
conversion.
quality product.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
I can't see what happened. Someone scored a
Yeah,
touchdown.
somebody scored a touchdown. Buccaneers scored a touchdown.
His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bucs have made this a one-score game.
Are my streams this bad, CT, or no?
Sometimes.
Elliott good on the extra point.
I'm not
cut it to
streaming
3
Mixer,
at 10-7.
Fuck Mixer. All right, we're gonna get a post game. We're gonna do dual action post game interview with
Elliott now to kick this one away.
a oh my scum kick.
And that drives coaches insane.
Moby, what happened? You got to tell me what happened there at the 2-point conversion. What was going through your mind when you threw it across your body?
I pressed the wrong button, man. It was the wrong button.
Okay. Look,
Yeah.
all I have to ask is, if you're going to be doing that like you did that game, why did you not trade for Lamar Jackson at the beginning of the season when I asked you? You ran it like 10 times with Carson Wentz.
I don't usually do that, but I had to win, man. I had to bring home the win. That's all.
You know, I have to comment on your giant playbook that you use. You know, I couldn't keep track of the amount of plays that you were using at once. It was just way too many for me to keep track of.
It's too complex.
Now they'll run it on the toss.
It was way too many. You know, the two receivers on the left and the two on the right and the running back.
The drive continues.
You guys are funny, but that wasn't. It was not that much. Playbook's not that big. I got a lot of adrenaline running through me right now. That was crazy.
I'm being sarcastic. If you couldn't catch my drift there.
They're usually the same 3 plays, other than running it.
He was playing the same coverage as the whole game. You know,
He was
so
just
only beat the zone. It wasn't disguised. It wasn't disguised. You know, he was playing the same deep coverage the whole game. You know, the only way to beat the zone coverage, I'm a vertical offense, so I have to go over the top. And every time it was there.
Your vertical offense.
What about you were like 2 for 12 for like 50 yards?
At one point, but I finished 9 for 23, 229, 2 touchdowns, and it was crazy. That was a good game.
It came all the way. You came up 14-0, and we both thought it was going to be a blowout. Well, then Bills proved us both wrong.
I said it was going to be a comeback.
Nah.
I said it was going to be a comeback of centuries.
I don't think so. I thought it was.
All right, you watch. You play it back.
I'll play it back.
You play it back, and you see.
I'll play it back.
It doesn't even matter. Honestly, it doesn't matter because, well, it kind of matters for a wild card, but it doesn't matter because if you lose next week, then he's going to win the division. Jets is going to win the division.
Yeah, it's real important next week.
So you got to win, but I mean, winning this week helped you in the wild card because. How many wins you got now? 10.
10 wins now. Yeah.
So if I don't know, have you played the Chiefs guy this year or no?
Yeah, I played him once.
Did you win or lose?
It wasn't pretty.
You lost?
Yeah, I lost that game.
So if you lose and the Chiefs win, then you're out of the playoffs, dude. You really got to win this game.
Yeah, I know.
Oh shit! It's picked up. Was that Luke Kuechly?
I don't know who that
Luke
was.
Kuechly. Nice.
So you got a high stakes. What was the score of the first game against that guy? Against the Jets guy.
Against what guy? Jets guy. He won. I think by like 3. No, he won like a touchdown. Let me see.
So what's your game plan for that? Coming out in spread
Yeah,
formation?
he won by 3. He won by 3. You know, I made some mistakes that kept him in the game. I got 3 or 5 picks that game, so I just got to take care of the ball. That's it.
All I got to do is win the next 2 weeks to secure the #1 seed.
It gonna mean nothing if you don't take it to the Super Bowl, man.
Yeah.
I'm pretty confident. I mean, I don't know. The only guy I'm really scared of is the Raiders guy. I'm pretty confident in my ability to beat everybody else.
I mean, the Steelers did get one over you already.
Yeah, but
this season.
Yeah,
He
but
did.
okay. Yeah, but okay. I'm not gonna say anything more about that, but he did get one on me. But I think I came back that well. At the same time, that was when I still had Lamar Jackson. Ever since I got rid of him, my offense has been a lot better than it was. So I'm pretty confident in my ability to be able to beat him.
No.
And then
because both you guys in the AFC, who do you want to see coming out of the NFC? Other than Big Trey. 'Cause he's the
Not the
default answer.
49ers.
I do not want to. I would not want to play 49ers. Honestly, yeah.
I bet it's gonna be really tough.
That's the only one. That's the only one because like I beat Loco in the preseason, so I'm not really worried about losing to him. I'm not really scared about anybody else than him and the Raiders guy because I couldn't do anything against him on offense.
Anything? Let me see.
No, I had one touchdown at the my first drive, and then after that I couldn't do anything. I was playing good defense, but I couldn't do anything on offense. It was like a punt fest for half the game.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And he couldn't hang on to
But I'm playing tomorrow night against the Chargers, so.
Oh my God, that was crazy.
That was intense. I mean, his Buccaneers guy's connection is lagging.
How do you feel about the your chances in the playoffs?
Who are you talking to, me or Moby?
I'm talking to Queen.
Queen.
What do you think?
Queen,
yeah, what do you think your chances are in the playoffs?
Me, if I'm getting.
Oh look, he can't even talk.
If Moby wins the Super Bowl, we can call him King my boy.
He said he gets called King. We should call him Jack.
Jack.
You mean if I get into the playoffs?
No, if you win the Super Bowl, we can call you TB.
No, I was asking you, what do you think your chances are in the playoffs, just in general? If you can pick your mic.
He's having technical difficulties. I'm sorry.
I feel like being that.
He is having technical difficulties. We're gonna have to get.
I feel like being the late night guy that you don't like with a goofy voice. Every time everybody has technical difficulties, he just says, "All right, get this guy off the line." He's having too many issues.
And just cut him off.
Yeah, just
Next.
cut him off. Yeah.
Oh, string froze. Damn.
I think it's fixed now.
You're fixed now.
Six now.
So this is the fifth
All right.
time you call him
So
back.
my chances in the playoffs. All right. If I make it to the playoffs, I don't honestly think I'm ready for a Super Bowl win yet.
You don't think you're ready? What are you gonna do with all your old ass players?
You need more
They all
veterans.
retire this year. Yeah, you need more veterans.
I don't know, man. I don't think I'm ready for a Super Bowl yet. Unless
So you traded for
like,
all these
some
old ass motherfuckers.
unless some crazy shit happens where you and Raiders are just taken out and I just got a free ride straight to Super Bowl. That's the only thing. But
What do you mean you got a
other
free
than that-
ride? You're gonna be playing 3 games.
I know. But
So
who else?
it's
I'm not
probably
really-
gonna be if
I'm
you're
not really
the
care about it.
if you're the 4th seed, you're gonna be playing against probably the Steelers. Yeah, if
I
you're the
just
4th
beat
seed, you're
them.
gonna be playing against the Steelers.
I just beat the daylights out of that guy.
Yeah. Okay. So wait, which guy? The Steelers guy?
Yeah, I just beat him 30-6.
Oh, did you? Okay. And if you become the wild card, you'll be the 6th seed, and then you'll probably play against the Raiders. So you better make sure you win, because even if you do lose and you somehow make the playoffs because the Chiefs guy loses against whoever he's playing against, you're gonna have to go up against the Raiders probably, unless Zach loses or something happens. I'm not sure of the records.
We just lost audio out of this game. Oh, there it goes. I don't know. Patriots can see. He can make it. He can make it run.
Wow. I'm surprised Wilco gave somewhat of a compliment in the main chat. Somewhat.
You're surprised?
Yeah. He's always talking shit.
What did you say?
He's like, oh, way to fight though. 2v12 to go. I guess
Way
I'll
to
say that
fight.
much.
He falls
That was,
through
I thought it was over when he went up 26-14. I was like,
I thought it was over too.
I thought it was, and then I thought it was over again when
I thought it was
he
over
picked
once
off
you threw the.
two-point conversion.
Yeah, when did you throw that?
Yeah, I thought it was
Yeah.
done. I was like, oh fuck.
Yeah, see, look, the Redskins is right. No QB spy, man. No QB spy. That's all they
Yeah,
had
you
to
got
do.
really
Stop.
lucky.
That's what you had. That's what you had is the QB run. You had like 9 rushes for like 90 yards.
It wasn't like I was planning to do it though. Like I was sitting in the pocket all day long. That's what happened with the Steelers. I was sitting in the pocket like for like 10-15 seconds, and somebody would become wide open, and then just hit him.
See, what I think is, I think you don't even need Carson Wentz because all you do is you just chuck it 100 yards downfield and run. You really should have taken Lamar Jackson because that seems like all you need.
I was thinking about that earlier, but I was like, nah. He would be hit and miss downfield.
Too bad I can't fucking get somebody to play on the goddamn Jaguars.
That was a great show.
Everybody thinks I'm like making him lose. I'm like I tried to recruit somebody and he hasn't responded to me in 3 days. So we're gonna have to see.
Now, what do you think? Do you think the Cowboys actually have 3 different guys switching the controller off on offense, defense, and special teams?
No, but I think one of those guys was his brother.
Is his brother?
Wait, he's switching people off?
Yeah, he's the Vikings. His brother's the Vikings guy.
Oh, what the hell?
Didn't know that. I could have said something back when I beat his ass too.
Yeah, and the they were both recruited by Jay.
I'd say you think Jay could have been there because it sounded like they were having a weenie
I don't know.
fest.
Jay told me that he might need to get a replacement for him because he's too busy with school. I'm like, come on. I'm like, nah, you're gonna be playing, man. He's gonna be playing.
He talked all that
I'm like, he's in like 4 other leagues. Yeah, you talk all that shit. You're like in 5 other leagues. You'll be fine. You can fit it in. It's like the punching bag of the league. James Bond, he's got to fit in his games.
Even though it's always, oh, what a punt! What a punt!
Damn, the 1 yard line. Shit.
What a
Holy
punt.
shit, that's the best punt I've ever seen in my life.
We need. Hang on, I gotta say something. Now we really need
That
that.
was the best one I've ever seen in my whole fucking life. I thought that was into the end zone. I didn't realize it stopped at the 1. That's literally, you cannot go any further back than that. Yeah, we need the special teams coordinator.
That's what I'm saying.
We need the fucking special teams coordinator. What the hell? That's what we said.
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Going underneath, it's Coleman. And he's only able to get it to right around the 3.
I hope I get the privilege of facing the New England Cheatriots in the playoffs.
Cheatriots.
So I can put them out of their misery.
He's a Ravens fan.
We know it's no denying that they cheated twice. You can't really. What do you mean salty?
Cheated? What did they cheat? How did they cheat?
First of all, they had the deflator. The guy that was losing all the weight. The deflator deflated the ball.
That was bullshit, and you know it. That was bullshit.
And then fucking Bill decided he wanted to spy on somebody. It's like if
you don't even know.
What do you mean what?
What that was?
Practice.
No, they told the league that the Patriots were taping from somewhere where they shouldn't have been taping. They could tape. They were taping in the wrong place, and then the other team told the NFL. That's what happened.
They were taping the Jets practice. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. They were taping the Jets practice. Is that not true?
No, that wasn't true.
That's not true. They did not tape the Jets
they
practice.
Did not
that's what you're telling me.
Jets practice. They did not take the Jets practice. It's the Jets.
All right.
It's the Jets, bro. Like, come on.
The Jets were good for a couple years in there. They made it to like 2 or 3 AFC championships. Damn, somebody got rocked. They made it to like 2 or 3
AFC 2009.
championships.
That was in like 2009, 2010.
Yeah, but this was even before then. I don't think they were terrible in those years before then.
They were trash before then. What are you talking about? Like complete trash. That's why they got
the GOAT,
Rex Ryan.
Chad Pennington.
He was trash. He had a fucking new arm. He was made of glass.
Chad Pennington. Look, you can see them, but I can tell you right now, you can see them collapsing already. You can't even deny that. What is the only team that gives the Patriots trouble in the playoffs? Pretty obvious who the only team that gives Patriots trouble.
Steelers.
No.
The Steelers.
Don't even try to tell me that. That's not. That's not true.
That is true.
The only team that the Patriots have an issue with in the playoffs is the Ravens. You can ask anybody. That's the truth.
That was like 2 years, and that was like 6 years ago.
No, that was many years in a row. They had issues with them in the playoffs.
Had no issues. They got to the Super Bowl.
They
got to
look
AFC
the
Championship
first time the year before the Ravens won the Super Bowl. Okay, you had idiot Lee Evans drop the ball and kind of miss a field goal, else they would have won.
That's
and
part
then,
of the game.
Obviously,
that's part of the game.
Yes, I know. Just wait. Okay, but then after that, yeah, but everything's part of the game. So after that, fucking, they beat them obviously and went to the Super Bowl. That wasn't even a good game. I just basically Patriots had no chance. And then 2 years after that, when Kubiak was the fucking head coach, I don't even remember what happened. I blocked that out of my mind. But they were up by 2 touchdowns twice, and they lost. So if that's not giving the Patriots trouble, then I don't know what is.
Packers is right. This is an F-bomb fest. Talking about the Patriots get you fired up.
Fuck yeah.
You know what? Next time on the podcast, anyone can come on and we can debate your favorite teams, and we'll get someone that likes the other team. And if there's no one that likes the other team, I'll pretend to like the other team.
You know, Colin Cowherd rated the Ravens the second best team again.
He's an idiot.
He's not an idiot.
Colin Cowherd.
He's not Skip Bayless.
Shithead.
I hate Skip Bayless. I'm sorry.
He is not a shithead. He's great. He's probably one of the best sports guys. I don't even watch ESPN anymore. They're awful.
Who?
They fired him.
Basically,
they fired all the good people.
Yeah, and they're just all they are is nothing but fucking politics. You know, I'm on these sports shows. I'm on these sports channels to hear about sports. I don't want to hear about fucking. If I wanted to hear about politics, I'd go on like CNN or Fox News or something.
Well, you don't want to go on CNN. It's a dark place.
I didn't sign up for fucking politics. Like First Take used to be pretty good, but now all it is fucking Stephen A. Smith talking about fucking social issues. I'm like, the one with Skip. I don't really like Skip Bayless, but his show with Shannon Sharp is so much better than First Take.
Yes,
I used to. It is like miles better than First Take.
It's pretty funny.
And I don't wake up early enough to watch the one with Nick Wright, LeBron Lover, and Chris Carter.
I listen to that on my way into work. It's alright. I like Chris Carter a little bit, but LeBron Lover, Giants.
The funny thing is though, Fox Sports took all of the good people that ESPN fired. I think it's hilarious.
I have nothing wrong with Fox.
They took Colin Cowherd. They took Chris Carter. They took Shannon Sharp was on CBS. They took Chris Broussard. They took that one college football guy. I forget what his name is. Yeah, I mean,
Herbstreit is still there.
Yeah, not that guy though. Not the commentator. He's like an analyst guy. I forget what his name is. He goes on to Colin Cowherd's show a lot.
Oh, the college guy.
Yeah.
I don't know his name.
Like, you cannot tell me that Chris Broussard is not better than whoever that one white guy that got in there is. I don't even know what his name is. Who's the NBA guy on ESPN?
I don't even watch ESPN anymore, so I can't tell you right now.
I think it's like Woj or something. Don't they call him like Woj?
Oh yeah, Woj.
I don't know. I don't watch ESPN.
He's not better than Chris Broussard.
He's only popular in the summer though.
Who? Woj?
Yeah, Woj is only popular in the summer because of free agency. So we hear everything from him first.
And again, it's Mahomes.
Pat. Team, we ran out of bounds.
And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before
we're not really going too in depth into this game like that last game, but this game is still down to the wire.
Well, they're on the goal line.
Isn't it great? You get 2 down the wire games.
Yeah, two really good games.
I think the last game was the Cheaters at it again. I think he made an agreement.
I think he did.
What?
With the Bills.
I think you're right.
Release the DMs.
Who's the Patriots head coach? What's his name? What's your head coach's name?
Don't worry about that.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna find out. Oh shit! I hit Steve.
It's Vince. It's Vince.
Vince Wilfork.
Vince Wilfork.
He looks like Vince Wilfork.
Yeah, he was fucking working with the Bills.
Oh shit! Touchdown. All right, Cowboys' dreams of playoffs. All right on this next drive.
He still runs his offense. Just a lot of times though. Run the ball.
Missing PAT.
Jesus.
Watch out.
Oh my god.
I'll be right back. You guys commentate.
All right, yeah, maybe get your spotlight now.
Will this be the second overtime game we have tonight?
He's got some good field position. Who was the offensive? I don't remember who he said the offensive coordinator's name was. Like Yannick something. I don't know. When the Cowboys guy came on the podcast before you, and he had 3 different people get on the mic. It was pretty funny.
What?
Yeah, he had the first guy he said was first guy he said was the offensive coordinator. Second guy was the defensive coordinator. Then third guy was actually the Cowboys guy. And then I asked for the special teams.
Special team guy.
I asked for the special teams, but he said his dog was unavailable. So we're gonna have to get Fluffy in that another time.
Damn. Oh, he's
gonna run.
Oh my God.
No broken fibula this time.
They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. But they picked up a little bit of yardage.
I don't know who his field goal kicker is, but he's getting close.
He's just gonna run. He's just gonna run the whole time.
That's all he does. That's all he does. That's what it messed me up the first game I played against him, because I just couldn't stop the pitches. And then I shut him out the second game. Had to make the adjustment.
And get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Speaking of running, you know who's going to be a problem in like maybe either next season or the season after?
Derrick Henry. Uh-oh. He's in field goal range.
As far as teams in our league.
Browns?
Exactly. Because if he gets a quarterback and some weapons on the outside, it's...
I think if he got a better running back, if he would have drafted a running back earlier, I mean, Ronald Jones, I think it's Ronald Jones. He's not that terrible, but if he
Ronald Jones overall is going to shoot up after the season ends.
He needed a better running. If he would have drafted a high running back, it would have been really good. Because he would have had a really good running back and 5 great offensive linemen. And he's already doing really good. Oh shit, everything just fast forward. Oh, P. Ryan! Oh shit! P. Ryan! Oh shit!
I mean, Ronald Jones' overall is already 88.
I know it's a never say never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish him off.
The score that puts him in front here late, but now you got to
that was his drive for making it in the playoffs. Now he's got to hold him on D. But he could still miss the playoffs because I think he lost the tiebreaker with the Giants because I mean our division is absolutely ridiculous. We're gonna have all 4 teams have 10+ wins. Oh, that is unfortunate. That is unfortunate.
Oh, that's BS.
That is unfortunate. That sucks. No one could tell. Why does he want to get invited to the podcast? We're not dealing with those kind of affairs. He didn't quit because I'm watching his stream.
Yeah, he didn't quit. So I don't know if it's probably just a connection issue.
It had to be. Let's see what if it lets me invite him. I don't know if Jose wants to get on the podcast as well, but that's pretty unfortunate.
What happened?
He didn't. I don't know what happened on your end because you're not streaming, but he did not quit.
We haven't had a connection issue ever. Like we have a Ethernet cable, like never an internet connection with us.
I could only see the Buccaneers, and he didn't quit at all because he's still on Madden. That is just so unfortunate that happened.
We were gonna win. We put together the game-winning drive.
I don't know. He could have went down the field and scored with the 59 seconds left.
You gotta give us the win. He's 2-11 anyways.
I don't give wins. I don't know.
How did we not get that win? That's ridiculous. It's his connection. He's 2-11, and he shouldn't even be in the league.
He had a minute left
He
to
shouldn't
score a
even be in the
touchdown.
league.
Yeah, he had a minute.
He
left
wasn't
to score
scoring on us
touchdown
in a
there.
minute.
I mean, he scored 13 already, so.
His scoring drives took like 5 minutes.
Only you just never know. You have to talk to. He's not here right now. We'll have to see what Throw Better says.
I'm just saying he should. He's 2-11, so it doesn't affect him anyway.
I mean, it affects you because you're trying to, like I was saying earlier.
Yeah.
You're trying to.
But
trying
we
to
were
make
winning
the
at the very
playoffs.
end. I don't know. I think we deserve a win there. That's just ridiculous.
I think you guys gonna have to play it over again.
Play it again.
But now we all know like what we do.
Some teams play.
You can't just play
Do
over.
you
a
hand
game
off
that
the
took an
controller
hour.
to your offensive coordinator and then your defensive coordinator?
No,
No, you don't trust them with the controls.
they actually don't have Madden. Like I could tell you their gamer tags if you wanted. Like they don't play.
No, but
You.
if they're your offensive and defensive coordinator, they have to have some experience. Unless you're hiring inexperienced coordinators.
No, here's what happened. Fluffy said you got to get the punt of your dreams on this drive, and
look
we
what
put
happened.
it on the 1 yard line.
That was a killer punt. You couldn't
Fluffy
put a punt
doesn't
any
have
better.
experience playing Madden, and it's just like these guys. They don't have experience. My offensive coordinator is really special. He says you gotta run it. That's all we do.
But what if P. Ryan had a broken
There's
fibula?
not much skill to it. We let P. Ryan and his healthy fibula do his thing, and good things happen. He trucked a guy and went in the end zone.
That's unfortunate.
The Bucks are tanking. You gotta give them their loss. You gotta give me our dub.
Man. That would have been really nice though. That was 2 back-to-back really good games.
My game was better, just saying.
Dude, you threw a
yeah.
2-point conversion pick 2 with like that was terrible.
But then
You
I
threw it
made
across
up
your
for it. Got the
body,
stop.
all the way on the other side of the
That's-
field. He
I
took it.
pressed the wrong button.
Oh
It was the
yeah.
wrong button.
Yep.
I didn't try to throw it into the freaking end zone across the field.
That was terrible technique.
It was... I made up for it, man.
You
Got
did
the
make up
stop,
for it.
Scored a touchdown.
If he would have put a QB
Getting the
spy
overtimes.
on any of the last drives, I think he would have got you. But
I don't know about that, man. Ask Stills what happened, bro. Like,
QB spy.
I
Jeff
would sit there
Stanley,
for
it's Mark
15
Reynolds.
seconds.
Mark Reynolds. How's the defensive coordinator of the Dallas Cowgirls doing?
Listen, I'm not gonna lie to you. For my defensive players, that was a shit game. However, the offense really percolated towards the end of the fourth quarter, and that should be our win.
Yeah. Would you be able to stop him on
Percolated.
that last drive? Would it be a guarantee?
I mean, here's what I'm thinking. If we scored, we put up the extra point, we then kick the ball and they return it only to the 5th yard line, they're not going to get down 95 yards in 56 seconds.
I seen
know
crazier
about
shit
that,
happen.
man. Yeah, he just saw
And
some
I'm-
crazy shit in the previous game.
Yeah.
Also, let me explain to you guys, our special teams coordinator,
Fluffy.
former special teams coordinator,
Former.
was recently promoted.
Former.
You kicked Fluffy
Oh.
off? Your mic is going bonkers.
Who unfortunately was not.
Yeah, it's kind of funny how you were saying you never had any issues with connections, and
Yeah, his mic is just
You
fucking up right
you
now.
keep.
I mean, y'all's mics are fucking up too.
That's your mic.
You guys are cutting in and out just as much as I might be cutting in and out for you.
Well, you're crystal clear now, but I think whenever
No,
you
you're
turn
not.
on your lag switch,
I mean, just because I own one of those in the same room that I keep my 20 Chinese hostages
20
doesn't
Chinese
mean...
hostages.
What?
It's
What
a
do you-
long story. They're not
Well, you
associated.
can't just bring them up. Now you have to tell the story.
Well, all right. Well, also on top of that, probably another reason why I was cutting in and out was because I have a wireless headset. I was far away from my controller.
All right. Now,
Anyway, with the Chinese hostages, I buy and sell Chinese hostages on eBay.
On eBay?
Starting as low as $29.99 and going up to $159.99. That is in euros, not dollars.
All right.
in
Because I
euros.
operate this business out of Kenya.
Kenya. I don't
so
think they
many
use
questions I could
euros in
ask.
Kenya.
I mean, Kenya, they got very relaxed importation and exportation laws.
Shouldn't you use the Chinese dollar if you're.
As much as we would like to use the Chinese dollar, the Chinese government does not condone our actions. Now, let me put you on with my business partner and our offensive coordinator,
No,
Goozler Boozler.
I know it's special teams. Special teams. I refuse to talk anyone
Oh,
else.
this is
other-
Ghoulies Boozler of the Dallas Cowboys.
No, I
And,
want Fluffy McFlufferskin of the Dallas Cowboys as special team coordinator.
Fluffy is in the locker room getting crunk, so let her be. I just want to say, I've been the Dallas Cowboys offensive coordinator for
a good
while
hour.
now. Before the Cowboys made
No,
Jesus.
yeah, about the
And-
connection. You're cutting in and out, buddy. I think you're making a terrible
Listen, I'm
case.
far away from the mic right now. I'm also shooting a soccer ball into a hockey net. So
yeah,
all I'm saying is that this offense isn't the greatest. I know the offense isn't the greatest. I know the defense carries this team.
defense.
And this is the
carries
one
team.
time I can show. This is the one time I got to show my stuff. Game-winning drive, Samaj P. Ryan on the outside.
But you
Wait,
didn't win though.
Wait, we're coming in. We got Fluffy on the line. Hold on, give me 1 second.
You got Fluffy from the
Oh,
locker
God.
room? Yes. Now, what if their dog was actually named? That's not Fluffy.
Damn, why do we got the
That's
special teams coordinator?
That's not Fluffy. That's
enough, Fluffy.
That's
This is Jedediah. That was Fluffy speaking on terms of the Dallas Cowboys, and man, Fluffy is just pissed right now that this league is out of control. Number one, we've played like 2 games in the last like 6 games because they keep simming all these games, and it fucks up the stats. And Kuechly should be the number 1 linebacker, but we're getting sim stats.
To be
Now,
fair, to be
now
fair
you're
though.
taking away.
Nick, you
1
missed it.
minute.
They're
Here's
No, I
my
know,
take.
no, I know. I know what happened. I know what happened. But to be fair, though, what the hell?
What do you got a bulldozer? That's not Fluffy.
You tell him, Fluffy, and I'm really pissed. Yeah, I understand your pain, Fluffy. I'll get you a bone after this, but like, come on. We deserve a win. We put together an excellent game plan and beat a good opponent despite their record because they quit and joined back.
He's so
Um, To be fair, though, it's actually probably better for you to get Sims for Kuechly because
Hey, look, there's Mike Hilton.
it gives you more tackles whenever you sim. There's always more tackles when you sim.
I'm talking about interceptions, but I mean, I really don't care. He's
Yeah,
the
but I don't
best
think
in my book.
linebackers. I don't think linebackers count for interceptions for their development. How it goes up and down, how it is in this game. Are we still
it doesn't
on the
affect that.
podcast or no?
Yeah, I'm gonna get ready to end it. Any last words for anybody?
Cowboys, that's a win. That's a win. That's a win. We won. We won.
Did you see what he said?
Reynolds. Mike Reynolds.
Moby, you
We
have
won.
any last words?
won.
Are you gonna call out Berg?
What?
This is Mark Reynolds. I just heard that we have been awarded the win for this victory. I'm buying
Jesus
each and
Christ.
every one of you a $184 bottle of Jack Daniels, the big bottle. And on top of that, you are each getting a free mid-range Chinese person.
What?
No, Buff dual wielding bottles of champagne right now. He is dual wielding them and chugging them down at an alarming rate.
I thought he was a she.
Wielding
I thought he was a she.
Dual-wielding bottles of champagne. You heard it here first, folks.
Does she have goggles on?
Does she have goggles on?
You need goggles if she's gonna celebrate.
She ain't no bitch. She don't need no goggles.
So she or he they're changing their gender pretty quick. It's like a light switch.
Look, our dog is gender fluid. 1 second it's a he, 1 second it's a she.
Well, I think you have a very special, very
special
team
monogamy, but we do that here.
Hey, all to the earned in Dallas. That's how Jerry taught you.
Just so you guys know, obviously a couple of weeks ago, Jalen Ramsey came out and said that he could play in the NHL if you gave him 6 months.
NHL?
So we're excited to... Yeah. As stupid as that sounds, fuck hockey. But we are excited to announce that within 3 months, we will bring...
No, you're going through the tunnel again.
You're lagging.
Yeah, remember you said your connection was
lagging. I'm far away
you said
from
your
my
connection was
controller.
perfect, and then you could never lag out.
It's the Mac to the controller.
Gotcha.
You're too far away.
See, the controller's in the basement, and I'm actually 2 doors down at my neighbor's house popping bottles of champagne celebrating.
Ah, yeah.
Oh, are you?
Yeah. Okay.
With our team prostitute.
That you bought off.
Oh, you're saying prostitute.
All right, I'm
Gotcha.
ending this thing so it's not super long. All right, thanks everyone for watching Podcast 5. Thank you.